Hello. Welcome on in. Transition sound.
Hello.
Welcome on in. It's not often that you're the first one here, Red Bear. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're excited for the Ocarina of Time randomizer. Man. Oh. My brain is fried from having to go back through all that nonsense. Crap, and I've got to fix stuff anyways. I need to move. Need to move that down. Like here? I feel like I can put it over here. And that's fine. Well, scoosh it up a little bit. Like that. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we can play the game. Having an adult spawn in Kakariko is actually pretty cool for me. You get a lot of free stuff in Kakariko. God, playing this in 60 FPS is so weird. I've been playing a ton of are the UI's colors random? Yes, they are. They most certainly are. You know what? Where is it? I'm putting it back down to 20, and that may be weird. It may be weird for some people. But after playing at 20 FPS for all of the different ROM hacks that I've been playing, seeing 60 FPS feels weird. Is it just me? Yeah, now it's Ocarina of Time. Totally normal. Totally regular Ocarina of Time. Nothing strange at all. That's my roll sound. Also, does everything sound okay for everybody? Is it not too loud, too quiet? It's a little quiet for me, so I don't know if that's something I need to adjust for everybody involved, or if it's just like I need to fix my own audio. Volume is fine? Okay. Wait a minute. I think I missed a setting. Hold on. Randomizer enhancements. Hold on. Quality of life, is it? Ah, there it is. Chest size and texture matches contents. That's better. I like that better. Cool. I like having the little displays on it to show me what they look like. Stone looks gorgeous for no reason. It's a beautiful color. Spider protected by rolling boulders in the water temple. Oh, okay. Let me get my tracker back up. So that's gonna be important. So wallet is in water. Rock GS. Boulder GS. Different from rocks. Okay. It's a really good color. So, with the new update, one of the new updates that I had to deal with was Ship of Harkinian had a good handful of updates. Nailed it. Yeah, a whole handful of updates. New things are randomized. For example, you can now randomize the location of the Master Sword. So Adult Link doesn't start with the Master Sword. Bunny hood. And that's fun. Let me get the hint to tell me where the hook shot is. It's in the market? Ooh. Neat and also whack. Oh, let me check what this is. Come on. There we go. That is a rupee. I don't have to do it. So something fun I learned about pose from all the ROM hacks I've been doing, they only go invisible when you Z-target. That's what makes them go invisible, is by Z-targeting to them. When you don't Z-target, you can just see them. See? Isn't that fun? Learn new stuff all the time. All right, keeping in mind that the bunny hood is fast, the goal time is under a minute. What do you think I'm gonna get, Redbeer? Kind of cooking so far. Aww. I did get hit by one. Ah, I got the skip. If you jump slash at just the right time, you do that little very brief skip. 42 seconds. That's the absolute fastest it can be. Oh shit, hover boots? That's a fun start. And another major item. Okay, Dampe Race. Absolutely cracked. It's Lens of Truth. Well, okay, so Lens of Truth. Lens of Truth does give me access to the final market check. So now I can fully clear market as child. So it's actually kind of a big deal. Figured Draclug would kick it. Absolutely. Not this time. Ooh, Zora Tunic. And it's green. It's very green. No other purpose to exist in the graveyard. I don't like the fairy green. I'm gonna go back. I like this color a lot, honestly. All right, so fun start. Let's see what other shenanigans we can get into. Not a whole lot to do up on Death Mountain for an itemless adult. Bit much even for you? Yeah, no, it's a bit too bright and neon. Oh, I forgot to check the shops. 80s, 90s? Yeah. It's like a windbreaker color. Alright, we got two shops up here, the regular bazaar and the potion shop. And we'll see if either of these mean anything to us. All of my sounds are Child Link. But it feels like a pitch shifted Child Link. Nothing interesting here except for that silver rupee. How much is that silver rupee, Matthew Mercer? About half off. Oh, well, no, it's 200 rupees worth, so it's a 60 rupee profit. Aside from that, though, nothing useful. Kokiri sword and a boss key. See, Kokiri sword is 90. Couple gold Skulltula tokens for expensive. Fire Tunnel boss key is 55. That's also 55. Purple rupee for 275 ain't worth. I'll take the boss key though. I will come back with money for the Deku stick. Honestly, I think the Deku stick capacity is worth it. The Kokiri sword is honestly take it or leave it. Like, as long as you've got sticks, you don't need this. You don't need the Kokiri sword. And honest, at this point, I've done enough seeds that I never need that. You know what? Also, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my not that. The input display. Input viewer. Enable dragging. Oh. I'll just put that down here. There. Wow. There. So you can see all my buttons and stuff and what I'm doing. Do I want to go there? I don't think I want to go there. I don't think there's really anything for me to do as an adult there. So like 1, maybe 2 checks. I'm half tempted to honestly just go child. For a lot of the important adult checks, you at least need hookshot. And since I know hookshot is in market, that further incentivizes me to just go child right away. Get my hints and stuff as well. Can also go here and find out what this dungeon is. So I'll do that. That'll be an important thing. I do need to get all of the 6 medallions in order to get the Ganon's Castle boss key. Okay, so fire start. And the Ganon entrance is DC. Oh, I need magic actually before I can do. Did I get it? Yeah, let's go. First try, baby. Woo. The heart colors remind you of something and you can't think of what. You know what? You're right, actually. hints. Zora's Fountain Way of the Hero. Gan's Castle hoards a gold Skulltula token. Thrilling. Jabu Jabu's belly has some nut capacity. Ayo. Alright, where are my medallions located? Okay, the light medallion is Fire Temple. Forest is in Jabu. Water is in Shadow. Spirit is in Forest. And then Shadow is in Spirit. Okay, so I need to beat Jabu, Shadow, Spirit, Forest, Fire. Okay. Most of the adult dungeons I'm gonna have to clear, which is a bit of a bummer because the child dungeons are faster, but it's fine. I don't think we needed that sound. Thanks though, game. So, within this cup is, cherry zero sugar Coca-Cola. Oh gosh. I do not like Coca-Cola. I really don't. However, wait, is that dog following me? No. I don't have any root beer right now. I am not a fan of Coke. In all of my years, I never found a Coca-Cola flavor that I cared for at all. Specifically, zero sugar Coca-Cola, the zero sugar cherry Coca-Cola kind of slaps. It's pretty good. I like it. Oh, there it is. How much? It's 170 rupees? Okay. Coke beats Pepsi, but both are so mid. That's my wife's favorite soda is Coca-Cola. I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew. All right, so I'm gonna hope that maybe both progressive hook shots are in the market. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to have to get 150 or 170 rupees for that. They both beat Dr. Pepper. What? No, I love Dr. Pepper. It's so good. I don't have anything to kill that. Kill a Skulltula with right now. Just gonna grab a couple of hints while I wait for daytime. Water Temple Key Ring, Zora's River. I deserve better than Dr. Pepper. Nah. He's so tasty. I also enjoy a lot of Mountain Dews. Root beer, of course, cream sodas. Hole in the Forest Village. Nope, I don't care. I don't need to go over here. Return me to the village. Alright. It'll be daytime soon? Question mark? Yeah, it's working on it. Link's panting sound of being low health is just the sound, the various sword slashing sounds. Alright, so I guess this is the Lord Slingshot minigame now. I can't believe myself. I tried to go for the fast fancy shot, but I shouldn't have. Are you? I couldn't move that tiny fragment over. At least all these tries have been free. Yeah, the music coming in here was like the Light Arrow cutscene music or something. But ever since I started the mini game, it revealed the truth. Oh my god, we got the bow. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's just find another hook shot for cheaper. Slingshot. Okay, slingshot's for 80. I'm gonna get that. I am, in fact, saying that. 100 bucks for progressive scale. Heart container. I'll buy a heart container for 30 bucks. I'm gonna go out and make more money on the bridge anyways. Okay, so unfortunately, unless it's on either the chest game or Bombshoe Bowling, that is the hook shot available for me in Castletown, and I'm just gonna have to get a wallet. How's it going, Miracle, by the way? Hope you're having yourself a fantastic night. Welcome to Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Taking a little bit of a break from Pokemon. Not for any particular reason aside from just wanting to avoid burnout. What? You lost me. It's 100 for the progressive scale, so I can't get that. It's a pretty cheap Skulltula token, I'll buy it. I can't get this? I haven't earned the right to purchase a regular-ass stick? Well, that's dumb. Alright, how much was this? 90? 80? Okay. Dude, you are overestimating. Oh, okay, never mind. The reason I was getting stuck is because I was assuming there was a connecting context. I wasn't reading that as a standalone joke. I was reading it as an in response to, or given the context of, previous conversation, and that's why it wasn't connecting for me. Also, as for the road work ahead, every single time we pass a road work ahead sign, my wife and I do that joke every single time. Without fail. It's critically important. I have obtained ranged combat in both child and adult forms, so that's pretty awesome. Okay. Okay, I will make a quick stop at Lon Lon Ranch. I can't do everything here, but there's a couple quick things I can do. They do! And they put all of the love into it. Like, whatever blood, sweat, and tears don't go into the food, they go into their kisses. Alright, let me find the Satan chickens real quick. Hold on, am I gonna fail the minigame? I failed the minigame. Oh my god, that was the last one! Oh, I found the last chicken in literally the final frames of that countdown. Incredible. And I got half of my participation money for it. Okay, I can't do the daytime, any more daytime stuff here. Yeah, everything else that I can do here, I can do at nighttime. So let's go do daytime cac, nighttime Lon, off to Kek, and then off to Kokiri Forest. That's my plan. So, the main reason I decided to do an Ocarina of Time randomizer as opposed to one of the many other randomizers accessible to me is I've been playing a lot of Ocarina of Time ROM hacks. A lot. Because there's a lot out there. And my god, some of these are so insanely good. Some of them are okay, but so many of them are just a ton of fun. My favorite out of all of the ones that I played was probably Sands of Time. So for Sands of Time, first off, the writing and dialogue, nothing to write home about. It's okay. The overall plot is fine, but one thing I find that a lot of ROM hacks struggle with is having a believable character voice. Like, the word choice is inconsistent and such like that. Like, that's pretty across the board. But let me tell you, these people know how to design a dungeon. It's amazing. Some of the puzzles are so creative and out of the box. And yet, when you finish doing the puzzle, it makes sense. Yeah, it really does. So I don't really count it against them. Like, it never decreased my enjoyment of the ROM hack. Would I stream Hollow Knight? I would not. Mainly because Hollow Knight is one of those kinds of games that I'd prefer to be able to play at my own pace. And I have played a bit of Hollow Knight. Not a ton. Kind of whenever my life allows. Because the thing is, I have it on PS4 and I have it on Steam. Because my wife bought it on PS4 not knowing that we already have it on Steam. And I started playing on PS4, and I could easily just download it on Steam and play it. But my access, was all of them. It's a blue rupee. My access to playing video games on the PlayStation 4 in the living room is considerably more limited to my access to playing video games on my computer. So I have not played a lot for that reason. Deku Nuts. Gold Skulltula token. Arrows. Gold Skulltula token. I don't have to collect Skulltulas. They're all useless. Every single one of them It's just a restock of a consumable. We love to see it. Where should I go next? That's all the daytime Kakariko stuff. Let's do night Kak. It is fun though. I do enjoy Hollow Knight. I spent a lot of time. Just about the furthest I've gotten in it is the first fight against Hornet. That's the furthest I've made it, which I know is not far. And I spent a lot of time on that Hornet fight. It was rough. But it was fun. I had a good time. All right, I'm gonna grab this. Cool. Head over to Kakariko, get the Skulltulas and Kak. Go to Lon Lon, there's a couple Skulltulas I can get, and then there's the things that I can get at any point of the day, but I might as well get them at night because of the things available there at night. I got a shield. That's cool. Money. That's a purple rupee. That would have been cooler to get if I didn't already have a full wallet. I forgot to get the one up on the ladder. Okay, a bottle with blue fire in it. That's kind of cool. It's an arrow refill, so I don't care. Is there anything inside of the graveyard I care about? No. Okay. Let's go get the one up on the ladder and then we'll head over to Lon Lon. Not really worth it to go to Death Mountain right now without bombs or most other items. Money. All right. Well, with that in mind, we'll head over to Lon Lon. There we go. Another thing that I've been really enjoying with the Ocarina of Time ROM hack. So the first one that I dove into was called the Ultimate Trial, which was kind of introduced to me as like a roguelike, like taking Ocarina of Time mechanics and making it like a roguelike. And it kind of is, in the sense that like there's multiple floors of challenges, and whatever you get inside and outside you kind of keep with you to, you know, for future attempts. But at the same time, it didn't feel a lot like a roguelike. It was a hell of a lot of fun though. You were in like this temple in the middle of the Lost Woods, and you can't leave, there's nowhere to go. But there's places to explore within the temple. all sorts of places to go, secrets to find, hidden chests, all that sort of fun stuff. I am almost out of pellets, so I'm just gonna use my shield and do this the slow way. Hit me. There we go. But there's also like a bunch of NPCs, and you get new people show up at the temple as you complete various like challenges and thresholds and such like that. And it also had custom bosses. So it took all of the bosses from base Ocarina of Time and changed them, updated them, gave them new phases, sped them up, changed the arena, and it made every single boss feel actually unique. Oh, thanks, Lancer. Thanks for noticing. Ooh. That's kind of exactly what I need right now, I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorites is Twin Rova. The only change that they made to Twin Rova is they sped up the first phase by a ton, which is greatly appreciated. I can actually do one of these numbers. So they sped up the first phase by a ton, which is huge. And then the second phase made it to where Twin Rova shoots out. Really, that's my respawn point? Oh, that actually sucks really bad. My respawn point is the grotto in Lon Lon. Anyway, so for Twin Rova's phase 2, made it to where when she shoots out like either a fireball or an ice ball, she shoots out 2 of them, and they don't necessarily aim directly at you. So sometimes you have to see where they're going and then position yourself to hit to intercept them, to plop them on your mirror shield. And it's really fun. It was a really fun fight. Another one that was cool was the Morpha fight. Now, granted, the quick kill on Morpha, where you stick them in a corner and then just keep poking them until they die, that still works. It's a little more difficult, though, because... So the normal Morpha fight, you just get the Morpha in one tentacle, comes up and over, and... prescription. Fun. But it comes up and over, you grab Morpha, and then nothing else happens. You're just free to wail on Morpha until it gets away from you. However, in Ultimate Trial, tentacles are constantly spawning. They have a little bit more reach than they do in a vanilla. And they kind of appear within a range. So there's a lot more of them to deal with. And it was great. Also, the whole arena can flood. So while you're trying to deal with Morpha, the whole arena can flood, and then they can grab you while you're underwater, or, you know, surfaced if you're not using iron boots. And it was cool. It was a really fun fight. Then proceeds to get political for no reason. That's amazing. I will say that this shop sucks. I'll also say that there are some people in the Nuzlocke community that are like super aggressive about the Pokemon games, of like, this is the only way I could possibly enjoy them because Pokemon games are bad. But honestly, that's such a minority. Oh, also, yeah, YouTube comment. I missed the YouTube part of that as well. That was an important detail. Yay. Yeah. I don't know, man. I love Nuzlocke because it presents a unique challenge in a game system that I'm already incredibly familiar with. Oh, fuck. Wait, where am I? Okay. Okay, we get a gold Skulltula token. Gold Skulltula tokens are completely useless. All of them. They're all useless. All 5 rewards give me a consumable restock. So it's a bummer that I already have 10. Ow. You struck me. Ow. Ah, stop giving me Skulltula tokens. What has a blue Skulltula token? Bottom of the well. Wah. Sad that my soda's already almost empty. Forest Temple also has a gold Skulltula token. Oh man. Bergoron's sword is found in Zora's domain! We've done it! The seed is solved! Does that need to be the jumping sound? Does it? I'm gonna share the story with you because you wanted to make it your prompt. Some people just have the worst possible takes and then commit to them with their whole body, mind, and spirit. I don't think I can... No, also I hate that. That's so annoying. Oh, hello. Look at you opening your mouth. Thanks. Oh, it's the beginning of the Wolfo sound. That's what it is. Begoron crafts Deku Nuts. Okay. So that means I never have to turn in my claim check. Because it's trash. Forest Temple has nuts. After you saw that comment criticism in like every Pokemon comment section, that's what people do. That's how he chooses to spend his days. Okay, so Deku entrance is Spirit Temple. And I do need to clear Spirit for the Shadow Medallion. Can I take off my shield? Yes. Good. Otherwise, that's a really easy way to lose a shield because of the fire keys in this room. Specifically the one that immediately comes for you. Oh, you don't get damaged by that? Uh-oh. Alright, well, I don't have anything that damages the Armos. I guess I'll just skedaddle. Without being able to kill the enemies, I can't open the doors, so I'll just leave. Being aggressive, he just really hates Nuzlockers. I don't know, man. I think we should just let people enjoy games the way they wish to enjoy them. Whatever they need to do to have fun in a game is the correct way for them to play it, I guess. Yes, there is still one thing I can do. I've got another business scrub in Lost Woods I always forget about. Also you. Spirit Temple hoards another gold Skulltula token. Oh boy, good thing I don't want any of them. Monster battlers? You mean like Monster Hunter monster battlers, or? Can gold Skulltula tokens stop? Bomb bag be found at river. Ooh. Wait, no, that sucks, because I need bombs to get into Zora's River. That's not how that's not video games. I mean, I guess maybe I find a hammer. But finding hammer before bombs is dumb. Oh, okay. Battling with monsters, not battling against them. I understand. Yeah, and you're correct. One of the problem with a lot of monster battlers that I've found, now that I'm familiar with the genre term, is they don't do anything actually unique. Like, it always just, this is a Pokemon game, but somehow less? I don't know. I haven't had a good monster battler experience outside of Pokemon. And really, when I want to have a good monster battler experience, I just play a Pokemon fan game. That's what I do. I'll find a good ROM hack or, you know, a fan game, and I'll sit and play that and have fun with it. Never played Dragon Quest Monsters, though, so I don't know. Useless. Inside Ganon's Castle hoards the Pocket Egg. Okay, so the Pocket Egg is inside Ganon's Castle. Fun times. I'll make note. Played good Digimon games. The demo for the new Digimon was good. I've heard really good things about the newest Digimon game. The only Digimon game experience I have is, I think it was Digimon World, the first one on PS1, where you actually played as the monster. That game was hard as hell, but I enjoyed it. And then the only other Digimon game experience I have is watching other people play various Digimon games and either having an overall really negative experience, or it was the speedrun video for one of the Digimon games. I don't know which one, but it had an absolutely insane amount of backtracking. I think it was also a PS1 game. Has a chicken that becomes a time deity? Of course, they have that in Pokemon too. On a scale from 1 to 1,000-year door, how much backtracking is there? It's worse. It's actually worse. It's worse than 1,000-year door. Colossus has strength upgrade. Ooh, a quiver upgrade. I don't have anything to get that, so I won't, but it's cool that that's there. At one point, I'm gonna let you get out of my way. At one point in the game, in order to get access to a location, you need to backtrack to 3 different parts of the world, all very far from each other. Ooh, ice arrows. Ice arrows are cool because they can also be used to melt the red ice in randomizer. So in order to get to a location, the next like area of the game, you need to backtrack to 3 completely unrelated locations. Ooh, Din's fire. Speak to an NPC there, exhaust their dialogue completely, and then go to some other location, fight someone, go back to the people you spoke to before, and then you can go back to the location you're actually trying to get to, where you can now talk to someone who's there, who then tells you to go back and talk to someone else and fight someone. Then after you've done that, then you can go to the next area. Now imagine that, but with absolutely no shortcuts or backtrack support items. Because 1,000-year door at least had warp pipes to go between the worlds, or ways to move faster in the overworld. This Digimon game does not. The entire world is connected, and you have to navigate the whole ass thing. CAC is Way of the Hero. That's fair. I got a bunch of cool stuff in CAC. So I think it's not as bad as Chapter 7. Which one was Chapter 7 again? It's been a long time since I played 1,000-year door. Ice Chapter Into the Moon True Combo. What did you have to do in that one? Like, I know there was some back and forth, but it was definitely not as bad as that Digimon game does. That was so good. Holy shit, best fishing I've ever had in my entire life. Ooh, Shadow Temple keyring. Alright, let's go over here and we'll get this Skulltula while I'm here. I do remember that. So imagine needing to do that but you don't have the fast travel warp pipes to get to the different worlds. And that's something you have to do multiple times in the Digimon game. And from a speedrunning perspective, it's actually worse too, because Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door can be torn apart because of how the flags get set in that game. In this Digimon World game, all flags have every single previous flag as prerequisites for them to trigger. So you cannot skip any plot flags. And sometimes plot flags are set to speaking to random NPCs. Not random, but like various unimportant looking NPCs. Do that without fast travel to the GameCube version? No, the GameCube version had the warp pipes in the sewers. Those were there. And by Chapter 7, you had access to all of them. Arrow refill, okay. Trying to think about what else I've got access to right now. Wish I had bombs. Bombs or hookshot would give me a ton to work with. Stop that. No, in the sewers, the long line of rooms where like this room had warps to worlds 1 and 2, this room had warps to rooms to worlds 3 and 4. That one. Any other... Yeah, there's the Skulltula, and there's the Skulltula I can get. And then I guess I'm gonna go be an adult again and see what else I can accomplish as a grown man. Oops. I'm gonna disappoint you all by filling my wallet right now. Sorry. I know we had the funny number. Okay, yeah. Let's kill this Skulltula, find out what it is, be a grown-up. Do more grown-up related activities. True. And the remake helps with that, for sure. Oh my god, it's strength. Okay, I'll stay a child for longer. Yeehaw. It sucks that I couldn't do this right away because I didn't have the slingshot. Okay, so now I have strength. I can head up to Death Mountain and do a bunch of Death Mountain related activities. Oh yeah, no, it's still bad. I will agree with you there. You are correct. As someone who's done all of the troubles, you are correct. That's a wallet. That's a wallet upgrade. That's pretty awesome. I missed. Skulltulet. To go through Hooktail's cap. I know. Oh my god, it's so true. That's not gonna explode the rock. That will. Alright, DC entrance is Ice Cavern. Glitz Pit. So, I think Glitz Pit is chapter 3. Glitz Pit had the potential to be one of the best chapters in the game if the fights weren't completely meaningless outside of maybe 1 or 2. Wait, why is that? Why is the banning thing not working? Ah! I don't want to have to do this manually every time. Anyway, but yeah, the Glitz Pit had the potential to be one of the best chapters in the game, but the battles suck. The fights are so easy. Like, why are we fighting basically like normal Koopas all the way into the major leagues? Why are we doing this? Bothers the hell out of me. Ah. Skipped all the Weenie Hut Jr. fights. They're almost all Weenie Hut Jr. fights. Like, they don't get interesting until the last couple of fights, which sucks because it's such a cool chapter. Also, hello, Dolka. Welcome on in. Everybody give a nice warm welcome to Dolka. They're brand new. They ain't never not have been here before. Yeehaw. How's it going? Ah, I was early. Where are you? You're right there. No, I was still early. Gosh darn it. So how's it going? I hope you're having a good night. What brings you out to this neck of the woods, as it were, as the kids say? We're just enjoying some Ocarina Time randomizer. Taking a break from Pokemon Legends ZA. I've been streaming that a lot lately, and I wanted to break from it just to kind of avoid burnout, you know? Ow! No! Get back here, you big ass son of a bitch! Alright, whatever. I don't think this is worth it right now. I'll come back another time. Okay, unfortunately that was actually it. I did get the next wallet upgrade, and that's kind of huge. That gives me access to a few meaningful purchases in the market. Oh, including the hook shot. Oh my gosh. I hate that this is my respawn point, but I'll take what I can get. It's technically closer than Goron City. Stealing aliens? No, that's Majora's Mask. We're in Ocarina of Time right now. Which reminds me, I still want to do the combination randomizer at some point. Oh, God. Yeah, hell yeah, I do. It's an iron flask. It's the best water bottle I've ever used, and it's covered in stickers because I like stickers. I used to have a merch shop, and the merch store had like my logo sticker, and also this plane from Diddy Kong Racing that we hate, which is why it looks angry, and also the Good Hover emote. Those ones are faded because those stickers are now like 6 years old. But then Stream Elements changed the service that they do their merch store through, and I would have had to redesign everything from scratch. And I haven't gotten around to it. Oh shit, I gotta wait for nighttime. Ah! I need to be in the BAM shop. So I guess we're just hanging out. Excuse me. I have a song? Is that Zelda's Lullaby? Do I have Zelda's Lullaby? Wow. Alright, now I just need a way to toot a horn. And so, yeah. I mean, the new service is supposed to be better, but honestly, I don't think there's enough demand for me to go through and reset up the merch store. One day I will, but not yet. Oh, so another Ocarina of Time ROM hack that I played that I had really high hopes for. I really thought it was gonna be cool. But it just turned out to not quite be what I was hoping for, was called Demon's Quest, which essentially takes Ocarina of Time and adds like the Dark Souls leveling system to it. So you've got strength, intelligence, endurance, and like one other stat, luck. Yeah. And it sounded so cool. It was like, oh my gosh, we have stronger enemies with revamped movesets, and now I can level up my character and, you know, have a build in an Ocarina of Time game. It sounds so cool. The problem is that it feels like a really cool proof of concept, but it's not refined well enough to work yet, unfortunately. The levels, like the leveling your stats, don't have enough of an impact to really matter, to really like feel a difference. Additionally, enemy health is still based on how it is in base Ocarina of Time. So even if you max out your strength stat, enemies that take 2 hits to kill will probably still take 2 hits to kill, and if not, then you're just going from 2 hit to 1 hit. You can notice the difference a little bit on the bosses, but the bosses themselves already didn't have a ton of hit points. So it just feels like the game's not really built around the system, and the system isn't built to scale high enough to matter. It's kind of the problem. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're having a good enough time. Hookshot is acquired. We love having the hookshot. Yeehaw. But yeah, I mean, it's a really cool concept, and I do not have the talents to do anything with it, but I really hope that someday someone takes that and runs with it. Because I think there are such cool possibilities with something like that. So, who knows? We'll see. We'll see if someone does something with it. Exactly. Okay, so now we've got a bow and a hookshot. We also have the ice arrows, but I don't have magic to ice in those arrows with. I need this again. Ganon's entrance was DC. I do have strength now. Like, I don't actually have the bomb bag, but... Oh my gosh, wait. I might be able to bomb bag from Zora's River. I'm gonna check that first, because I'd rather do DC after I have a bomb bag. Because Zora's River has a bomb bag, which means as child, I wouldn't really have access to it. So either, but the rocks aren't there when you're an adult, no matter what. So either it means that's not the intended first bomb bag, and then child still has to get it, or it's an adult check. And the adult checks are pretty accessible with, you know, as long as you've got hookshot. I don't have bombs to open up that hole. Why use the ice arrows when you can just ice arrows? That's what I've been saying. Go away. Not interested. Yeah, that's 7 hours long, and like 3 hours of it is just that joke. It's every single instance of the fire arrows joke. Okay, it's a recovery heart. That's a rupee. Ow. I actually have to go over here to make that spawn. Seed refill. That's a key. Ah, that's, I believe. Oh, that's the key for freeing the guy. Nope. I gotta see if I can remember how I do this. Ooh, close. So I think the issue with it is you gotta slip just a little bit from the wall to reach it properly. There's a setup And I don't remember the setup, but I do want this key if I can get it. Nope. I don't remember it. And honestly, it took me such a long time to find it the last time I went looking for it. Deep in the forest area teaches gold Skulltula tokens. She sure does. And what a thrill it is that all Skulltula tokens are useless. None of them provide anything useful. It's all consumable refills. Okay, so I think this might be Bomb Bag. At least I'm hoping it's Bomb Bag. It's not. Save your future. End the happy mask salesman. Bet. Don't gotta tell me twice. Weird Rock told me to kill a man. All about it. Use bombs wisely? I wanted to find them here. Alright. This game's got a sense of humor. Okay, so unfortunately, this means that the bomb bags in River are found by child, which means it's not the first bomb bag I'm gonna find. Happy Mask Salesman helps you in Majora? That's true. He does do that. Alright, I'd like to get to Kokiri Forest before it turns daytime, because I want to be able to get the Skulltula that's in there. True. Big facts. Decatric entrance was Spirit Temple. I cannot do anything in Spirit Temple. I can do things in Spirit Temple. No, I cannot do anything in Spirit Temple. Tricked you guys. Haha, got him. GG. Dang it. Okay, so for grown up in Lost Woods, there is not a ton available to me. Gonna be upfront about that. Yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta remember the angle here. Hold on. The angle of the dangle. Is it more like this? There it is. I knew I'd find it eventually. There he is. That's a rupee. Whoa! Whoa, Red Bear. Oh, dang. That would be an illegal building technique, though. Oh, I thought I'd be able to slip through. Hard? No. Gimme, 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 gimme. Money! Yay! Ah, piece of heart. Thrilling. Forest temple entrance while I'm here. Water temple. Okay, not a big fan of that. Actually, I do not think there's anything I can do here. There's this room off to the right that I don't think I have any business doing anything in. I don't have anything that allows me to do anything in here. Yeah, no. Okay. Nothing. It's good to know this exists. Water temple is gonna be important later. Just not now. Alright, because it's nighttime here, there's another gold Skulltula that I can snag. Also, this man's lunch money. Again. Oh, good. Another Skulltula token? Ugh. Rack 'em in. Anyway. He just wants to eat lunch. Should have thought about that before being killable. Alright, we're gonna head off to Goron City. Not a ton that we have access to do here. But we got a Skulltula we can grab. I've got strength, so I can use that to beat up Easy Hot Dog, the Goron. Even if it's not really ideal. Oh, he's going the other direction. Okay. Eh. Oh, that was so close. No. Shut up, Ganondorf. This isn't about you. Hey, there we go. Wow, $5. Yeah, let's see what's in this shop. Ooh, exciting things inside the shop. Gerudo membership card for 115, keyring for 40, a bomb bag for 10. Oh. Nut capacity for 185. I do love not having to do DC without bombs. And we know that there's another bomb bag on Inzora's River that we now have access to. Because of us now having access to bombs. Are you guys just noticing the necks? Dude, the necks have been a setting for many randos in the past. No one's mentioned it. Alright, I'm gonna grind up some cash money. Buy my nut capacity upgrade. I think that was the last thing. No, there's also the Gerudo membership card. You've mentioned the necks? Okay. That and the windmill speed and the size of the moon are some of my favorite extra cosmetic settings. I waited for most of an entire seed before pointing it out. I wanted someone to notice it first. But it wasn't meant to be. And that's okay. $185. And then it's $115 for the Gerudo membership card. And I might as well get that while I'm here. No reason not to. For 115, so we'll just do this 5 more times. So I think actually with the Ship of Harkinian update, the initial capacities for sticks and Deku nuts is now a randomized item location. So being able to get the Kokiri sword in Kakariko Village is actually kind of important, because I don't have access to Deku sticks right now. Nah, let him laugh. It'll just be more satisfying when I beat his ass. I have hover boots. I forgot. Hover boots gives me all sorts of cool shit. That's just money over there. Let's exit out on top. I don't need to turn in the membership or the whatchamacallit, Ooh, magic! Fantastic. I don't have to turn in the flame check. That's what it's called. I don't have to do that. because it's just Deku Nuts. I have bombs now. But I have to do that because it's Deku Nuts and I don't care about a 5 Deku Nut refill. Okay. Ocarina of Time teaches a piece of heart. Okay. So that means that the spiritual stones are probably not important. Okay, sculpture the token, whatever. I'm gonna go try to get the other one. Before it turns to daytime. I wish I could see what it was. I can never remember where to stand for this. I think it's 7 rupees. Here, I think I can see it if I do this. Oops. Nope. Let me see inside the rock. Give me my item. Poops. All right, Lancer. Thanks. It's gonna be useless. I can feel in my soul. Oh my gosh. Give me my rock item. I want my rock item. This isn't supposed to be hard. This is supposed to be easy. Also, I can't stop yawning. Oh my gosh. Please. You can also get it with a jump slash if you stand in just the right spot, but... multiple in-game days have passed. And the thing about this too is I have activated this as like a known trick. So it could be in logic. It was not. It was a Hylian shield. You know what? It's fine. What is DC's entrance again? Ice Cavern? I can do Ice Cavern. Most of it, I think. You really hope it was a bloopy? Nah, it was instead the equivalent of about 80 rupees, which is whatever. Alright, what do we got? Why did I go over my hook shot? Oh boy, $5. Or actually, that was $20. Ooh. Use the cold fire to melt the hot ice. Exactly. So now you're getting it. Oh my gosh. These yawns are debilitating. Alright, let's see if I'm still good at shooting things. Was lower than it should have been. That was okay. Dude, I'm big yawning. Makes sense though. I have been awake for... ...17 hours. That's just a regular... Yeah, regular teeny little guy. Dude. You know what? Silver lining. So here, not silver lining. That's not the word I'm looking for. Cool thing with my little guy. So he knows about 6-7, right? So he's 5 years old. He's a little man. He's in kindergarten. He's doing his first year in public school. So naturally, he gets introduced to all of the modern slang, right? So he is aware that 6-7 exists, but he's told me he doesn't like to say 6-7 because he doesn't understand what it means. And when he found out that it doesn't actually mean anything, it's just some dumb lyrics from a song, he's like, I don't understand why that's funny. I'm just not gonna say it. And I love that for him. Why have I been awake for 17 hours? Because I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get kiddo ready for school. And then I get him off to the bus, and then I go to work from 7 until 4. And then kiddo goes to bed around 6:30. And then I start streaming at 8:30 for about 2 to 3 hours. And then I go to bed and I do it all over again. But that's actually not all. Technically I wake up briefly at 4 o'clock because my wife works at 5. And she works out of her little home office, which is positioned in our bedroom. So I actually have to get out of the room so that she can go to work because of her work secure policies. So I go downstairs and pass out on my recliner until it's time to get kiddo ready for school. It is. It really is. There's no meaning behind it. It's just song lyrics. Did I do it? No. No. I don't need to do this, but I wanna. Well, see, my little man, he said it in class that he told his teacher 6-7, and then his teacher responded with 8, 9, 10, and he didn't understand. There we go. And it was at that moment when he realized, oh, this joke doesn't mean anything. This is kind of dumb. And he's never gonna say it again. And I love that for him. Oh, I missed. Oh. It's fine. Ooh, major item. Song of Storms, and I can now have Deku sticks. All right, well, that's cool. I've done all the things here. I'm just gonna blow his freaking mind. True. Another thing too is the dumb little like schoolhouse pranks. Like the dumb public school pranks. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like, they're still there. They're alive and well. Ooh, a boss key? Water temple boss key. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho. Okay. Let's check fire temple entrance. So, like, one of the ones, he got off the bus from school one day and he was so excited he immediately needed to show me this cool new trick that he learned at school. And the moment he started it, I immediately identified it. I clocked it. I was like, I remember this. Pulling it out of the deep recesses of my long-term memory that almost doesn't exist. He put his hand like this and he said, lift the lid. And I was like, I know this one, but I'm going to go along with it because he's 5 and he's cute and I love him. I was like, okay, I'll open the lid. And he's like, put your finger in. And I go, okay. And he said, now swirl it around. Okay. Take it out. Okay. Close the lid. Okay. Thanks for cleaning my toilet. And dude, the joy on this man's face, thinking that he pulled the wool over my eyes, unmatched. What do you mean, nuh-uh? Thank you. Oh. There we go. Better. Also, wait, I've got bombs. I can bombs my way in through the thing over this direction. I do need some bomb refills, though. Did I get this? I didn't get this. It's the hammer. Oh my god. Now we're cooking with propane and propane accessories. Okay, it's all trash back here. It's all trash. Oops, all garbage. Alright, this seed is really exploding. I feel like it's not going to take too long into tomorrow night's stream for me to crack it open. When Goku or Superman, yeah. That's a classic. Okay, bomb refill. I'm not mad about it. I was almost out of bombs. Golden Skulltula token. I'm kind of mad about that one. That shit sucks. Heart container, though. I'll take it. Seed's really exploding. Damn. Alright, let's see what dungeon lies here. Forest Temple. I don't know how that didn't work. I think I was early. So everybody says money. I don't have Forest Temple small keys, so that pretty well limits my mobility through this dungeon. Not by like a massive amount, but like I can't finish the dungeon. I can do some things. Out of here. I am out of practice with power crouch stabs. Useless. Wait, arrows. Thanks. A lot of the ROM hacks I've been playing recently either have them patched out so the power crouch stab no longer works, or when you have a power crouch stab loaded, the cooldown for when you're able to use another stab is increased. So it's not as spammable as it was. So I've fallen a little out of practice with doing it. Okay, it's a Skulltula there, but and the chest is useless, but that's also useless. Is it this distance? No. A little bit closer. Maybe? Not quite. Did a side roll accident. That's not what I want. That should do. No. Nope. It's just that easy. Okay. Backflip, resume Z target, neutral roll. I stepped on the switch twice on accident. I'm curious about something. No, okay. I was curious to see if I could backwalk with hover boots to have enough distance to get over there, but the answer is no. Large chest, nothing on it. It's probably a heart piece. Yeah. I'm probably gonna knock out what is accessible to me here in the forest temple, and then go to bed. I'm eepy. Okay, I don't have a long shot to reach that, but I can check what it is. Useless. He won't catch me. Ooh, major item. Oh my god, that's the second time that Silver Gauntlet specifically has been a trap item. That's actually really funny. Alright, well that's all I can do here in Forest Temple. Without skips that I don't have enabled as part of logic. So that was cool. Honestly, pretty strong start. Let's see, this was Fire Temple entrance is forest. Cool. Spirit, GTG, Ice Skin. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what? This was fun. I hope you guys had a good time. I will be back tomorrow night for additional content. We're dropping a ton of frames right now. That's cool and fun and neat. Well, anyway. I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep. I'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to continue this seed. See where it goes. Maybe we can finish it in 2 streams. Who knows? I don't know. I've never known anything before in my entire life. But what I do know is I'm gonna raid you guys somewhere, as long as someone's streaming right now. I hope you guys had a good time. Dolka, again, huge warm welcome. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you back. It'd be nice. Dim Frenemies right now is streaming. Good friend of the stream. He's streaming some Fable 2, which is pretty cool. So go hang out with Dim. Give them some love and support. They deserve it. They've earned it by virtue of existing and being cool. Enjoy their adventure through Fable 2. And I'll be back tomorrow night for more of this. We'll continue more in the seed, maybe finish it, depending on how well the middle section goes. We are getting to the point of the randomizer where things slow down for me substantially. But we'll see. We've got a lot to work with right now. We just gotta work with it. And we'll see what happens. You guys are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.